cheap, because all you need to do is to get yourself some pure ascorbic acid, or which is the official, the formal name for vitamin C. Now that's a non-GMO one, so it's a pure vitamin C. And as well as that pure vitamin C, you also have to find yourself some lecithin. Now lecithin is made from soy or sunflower, and it's a oil or a lipid, and it's this lecithin. And what it does, once we've combined it all, once we've made our little vitamin C drink, what it does is it's the encapsulation. So that's the part that actually sort of surrounds the vitamin C cells with this protective layer, and it's through that protection that once we ingest the vitamin C, once we drink it, take it orally, the vitamin C has more chance of getting to where it needs to go, because it's got, I like to call it, it's got like an armor about it. So it's got this little lecithin on there, and that's its armor. It's covered in that armor, and it's able to get through into our cells so the healing process can begin. So it is a wonderful delivery method, and the fact that we can create this at home and we can give this to our children, we can give this to our grandparents, our aunties, our uncles, we can take it ourselves, of course. And I've even heard of cases where, this is my cousin as well, Moya, where she's actually given it to her dog, who was told that it had to be put down. Her dog's still alive today as well. So there are some amazing healing properties. Do your own research online. You will find some incredible stories, including the man in New Zealand who had swine flu, and his family fought against the doctors to make sure they gave him some vitamin C as well. So really simple to make. But there are a few really important points that you need to cover off when you are making your vitamin C. The first thing is when we talked about the ingredients. So you only need 3 ingredients. One of those ingredients I said was the ascorbic acid. Make sure it's pure. I bought mine on eBay. It's probably the cheapest place to buy it. You can buy it through the health food stores as well if you're in a bit of a rush. But it looks like icing sugar. Tastes like lemon juice, really strong lemon juice. So you get your pure ascorbic acid first. Next is your lecithin. Now your lecithin, make sure that is GMO free as well. Really super important that there's no genetically modified organisms in there. We don't want any nasties in our vitamin C. So you need your lecithin. Once again, I bought my lecithin on eBay. Once you have your ingredients, the third ingredient is really simple. It's just distilled water. So pure water, definitely nothing out of the tap. Once you've done that, you need to put 400 mils or 2 cups of water into a container, and we're going to soak our lecithin. Now I use 37 grams of lecithin in here. I weighed it off. I do have electronic scales, which is probably the best way to go. And I put the lecithin in here, and I've soaked that on the bench for a couple of hours. And as you can see, it was originally granules, but now it's almost like a sludge. So you're looking for sludge, that's what you're after, and it's quite sort of yellow in colour as well. So once you've got that sludge, give it a couple of stirs to as it's sitting on the bench, just a couple of times. You got your sludge, and into my next little beaker here, I have the vitamin C. So I have 1 cup of water, 200 mils of water, and I have 30 grams, which is about a heaped tablespoon of the pure ascorbic acid, and I dissolve that in the water, so you can't see any vitamin C in there because it's all been dissolved in the water, which is a really important step to do as well. So once you've done that and your lecithin's been soaking for at least an hour on the bench top, I'm going to pour it into a high-speed blender. You could also use a stick blender in a jug just like this, because you've got quite a good area to work with, and it'll mix up really, really nicely. So the water and the vitamin C goes in too, and then we're just going to blend that for about 1 minute. So the next step, once you've done blending, and the mixture should look something along those lines. So it almost looks like a really runny custard. It's quite yellow in colour. So once that's blended nicely together, what you need to do is then put it into your ultrasonic cleaner, and that is what's going to help the lipids to encapsulate the vitamin C. Now in ultrasonic cleaners, actually they're used to clean jewellery and things along those lines, but they work really well in this process here. So you can purchase your ultrasonic cleaner on eBay as well, or from a lot of the as seen on TV stores stock these ultrasonic cleaners. They're really cheap to buy. This one here is a 2-litre machine. It costs me, I think, $80 on eBay, so nice and cheap to buy. And what you need to do is make sure that it's nice and clean, no harsh chemicals go in here. If you do need to clean it out, it actually cleans itself using water because it is an ultrasonic cleaner. So make sure the cavity is clean, and then we pour our vitamin C mixture into our cleaner. And then taking a non-reactive spoon, so a plastic spoon, I'm actually using a plastic straw, so it's never been used before. What we're going to do now is we're going to set our ultrasonic cleaner for 30 minutes. It does make a sort of a weird buzzing sound, but that's all right, you do get used to it. And I'm going to stir that constantly for 30 seconds. Now the reason, for 30 minutes. Now the reason why I'm stirring it constantly is I want to make sure that as much of the mixture is as close to the sonic heating element as possible, which is down the bottom, to make sure that our encapsulation process is as effective as possible, because it's going to be more effective on our body. So I'm going to stir that for 30 minutes continuously, and once I've finished stirring it, I'm going to put it into a glass jar, and a sealable one, and I'm going to store that in my refrigerator to have when needed. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Bye bye.